Okay, we're back, yes, with another video as NHL Hockey Sports. Make sure you like, subscribe, be much appreciated. And today, we are talking about the Northern Division. And yes, playoff time is right around the corner, and we want to get into this playoff matchups. We're going to be talking about and the teams that are right on the edge here, right on the edge. And then we're also going to be talking about teams that not making the playoffs, and the ones that are basically, yeah, the future prospects 2021 draft and look forward to next year. So let's get into it. This was such a great division all season long, and Canadians my favorite team. I watched a lot of what the Northern Division have done this year, and they have done an incredible job. No, just so not incredible job, I should say. Just so much competition here. Absolutely, some fantastic games we had here. Toronto clinches the playoff spot, 72 points. So does the Edmonton Oilers for second place, 64 points. 57 points by the Jets and the Montreal Canadiens, tied at 57 points with the same games played, 51 games. Then you have 47 games by the Calgary Flames, 10 points behind Montreal and the Jets. And in the sixth place is the Ottawa Senators, 45 points. And then lastly but not least is the Vancouver Canucks, losing 5 in a row, and that means it is 41 points for Vancouver. Not getting better for Vancouver, isn't it? So, yeah, this is a really interesting division. Toronto lost last night against Montreal and Cole Caulfield in the OT winner. His second OT winner. Look at that. That was such a great game by Montreal there in OT. Just controlling the puck until they got the right opportunity. And when they thought they had it, they get that chance. Did not work out. They control the puck as much as they can. Back down to the D zone. Even Matthews and Mono had a 2-on-0, and Matthews misses the net. It was like, oh my goodness. But I'm glad that happened back the other way, and you have Cole Caulfield from Jeff Petrie again. And there you go. So, what a great game that was. And, Edmonton also out there too. Does Montreal play the Edmonton Oilers? Or is it still going to be the Maple Leafs? What's going to happen? I know someone like me would love to see since the 70s. We haven't seen the Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens play. Well, that is so true. But man, Oilers versus Montreal, and I'm sure the Oilers have some, like, oh, please, please, please. I don't know. What would the Oilers rather play? They might say Montreal, but Montreal's good at shutting down McDavid and Draisaitl this year. Except that one game, I know that one game. But that's only one game. You play them like 9 times. Of course they're gonna break out. What kind of playoffs are they? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Wow. Really interesting, isn't it? 3-game winning streak by Montreal, too, at this point of recording. Now, Montreal's, could they take that third spot? And you know what? I think Toronto's hoping that Montreal loses, so then they can play the Leafs. The Leafs play the Canadiens. Because I don't know if the Leafs want to play the Jets. The goaltending, look at that goaltending. The offense, look at that offense. The defense, not as good as the Leafs. Even though the Leafs, I don't care for their defense. But you gotta think of that. Like, the Leafs and the Jets would be a great series. Oh my goodness, would that be a great series. But, yeah. I'm sure Nick Ehlers would be back. Will be back by then, right? Great things by that. So, we can see Montreal and the Leafs and Edmonton and the Jets. Wow. Or we could see the Leafs, Jets, Edmonton, and Montreal. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be some great games. And remember, someone's going to get to the conference final as a Canadian team. Is that the Canadiens? Is that the Jets? Is that the Oilers? Or is that the Maple Leafs? Which one? So it'll be really, really interesting how that goes. And, wow, yeah. Looking at the Flames, they are not going to make it, okay? If anything, Montreal's looking ahead to get that third spot. They're not even worried about Calgary at this point. And I wouldn't be. Really, like, come on. I just don't see it. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, they should be chasing the Jets or the Montreal Canadiens, right? You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. Calgary, we saw that Lucci's going to waive his no trade clause for Seattle Kraken. I think that's just benefiting the team. Lucci's like, I know my contract stinks like anything, but I'm just going to benefit our team, do the best we can, right? That's what I think it would be the best for it. And then, do you trade Gaudreau away? Do you trade that core away? You don't trade Lindholm. He's been your best guy on that team. Do you trade Giordano away? Kachuk away? That would be interesting to trade Kachuk away. It really would be. Like, you get some good stuff for Johnny Gaudreau, but if you want to trade Johnny Gaudreau and get a lot for him, the off-season's the time to do that. Like, off-season. You know what I mean? Really is. So, we'll see what happens. Ottawa doing a great job with the rebuild. They keep forechecking, doing a great job next year. Man, they're gonna be scary. They're gonna be a scary team. They really are gonna be scary. Really, they have some great young talent. Batherson, Stutzla, Kachuk, Norris. No one's talking about Norris. He's such a great player. You gotta say, my goodness. And then the Canucks, they're just hoping for a great prospect. Here we go, bounce back next year and do better, right? You just gotta think. We gotta do better next year. You know what I mean? They have to do better next year. COVID hit them. First of all, it's that tough schedule. Montreal, Toffoli just slaughtering them. Slaughtering the Canucks. Hat trick. Next game, 2 goals here, another goal here, another one here, destroying the Canucks. And a big reason why the Montreal Canadiens were first in the league in the first 1 to 2 weeks, because of the Canucks having that tough schedule. And then the COVID and all that stung them, Because I believe Bessel was having a good year, Horvat was having a good year, Pedersen had a down year, but you gotta remember, Horvat had a really good year. He was doing some good stuff. Mill had another great year. He was not the best year. I know he's not great defensively. He's more of an offensive guy. We understand that for sure. But he didn't have the best of year either. You know what I mean? He didn't have a very good year. But remember, he's not the defense guy. He's the offensive puck moving guy. Power play, shot from the point. That's what Hughes is. We'll see if they get his brother Luke Hughes in the draft. That'd be interesting, right? Luke and Quinn together. But that wouldn't work because I don't think Luke Hughes is a shutdown guy. So I think Quinn has to get a shutdown guy to play with, right? You know what I mean? Like Miles and Hughes, right? So we'll see what happens. Really tough division. And you can only see that only 2 are actually clinched. It's a wide open. Who's taking that 3rd spot? Montreal or the Jets? Or does the Calgary Flames sneak themselves in that 4th spot? Wow, will that be interesting, right? So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching for everything. 7-game losing streak for the Jets. That does sting for them for sure. So we'll see what happens. And thanks for watching NHL Sports. See you next video. Bye.